Yeah. Just try to make another, you feel me? While I'm offline. Okay. I'm gonna have to duplicate this little build, you feel me? Alright, so where's all the other points?
Absolute winner of this change is by
The other points go though. Zero. So let me see. What is this build? I ain't gonna lie. I'm confused.
by far and away Harlow. The reason for that, as I just demonstrated on Rafa, Brain Dump, which can give him like 75% crit chance on like Ranger Rafa, for example, is still fake crits. However, Harlow, powerful. So now, after this patch, the big thing to call out is there's a lot more things giving true crits, which are way more powerful than fake crits. For example, the Piercer Jacobs enhancement or roll that gives you 20% chance to grant a critical hit with Jacobs weapons.
Mm.
Get cold!
Here, need something, bro. Something missing, bro. This one right here. I own that one. I don't understand these though.
Vaults must be easy to hunt since they can.
melt some robot ass.
It's when you need immediate medical.
What? No hazmat suit.
My fire rate is so slow though.
Great call, champ.
Here comes the frost.
Okay. Okay, that could be another, I don't know, another build.
Great call, champ.
I haven't used this gun in a long time.
Oh, you brought a coat.
So the bot is the best gun. I think if I was closer, maybe it'll be. Let me think.
This is now true crit, meaning you get your card crit, you get your skill crit, you get all of your crit damage increases from anywhere else, which is massively powerful. It's 5 brain dealing last day, meaning that if all of your crit win the of him like 70. However, state will be a crit. All enemies are just strongest builds. There's a lame, but Infinite Crit was already one of the strongest builds in the game. But just to give you an idea, if we shoot this guy, there's 11,729, and then if we are shooting ahead, the bonus damage makes it kind of tough to see, but that is 11,729. We are doing is also for weapons that like hit a lot that you're not hitting headshots on, for example, normally, like something like, I don't know if I have one on me right now, but the convergence shotgun, here it is. The convergence shotgun is a weapon that Infinite Crit Harlow really, really likes. Let me put some points here real quick so I just get my cooldown back. Infinite Crit Harlow with the convergence, before, only the actual projectiles that were hitting the head were getting true crit, and your crit damage increases. Like, hit a lot. Before, only the actual projectiles that were hitting the head were getting.
There's a lot of convergence. I think I had a convergence, a Jacob's one. Oh yeah.
Let's just go out there and have.
A lot of Jacob's got a bounce bass, random bounce bass. See about this bounce pass.
Frostbitten, white shot.
Am I missing something? Maybe this will be better for mobbing. Wait. Read this again. Okay, I'm getting smacked. We get smacked up.
True crit, and your crit damage increases. Now every single one of those projectiles from like convergence or any gun that's doing a whole massive damage is all headshots. Those are all true crits, meaning that they're dealing way more damage. And so Harlow is powerful. So now crits, critical hit with Jacob's weapon, all powerful. Ouch, and shoot. When we did burst dealing crits, so now you're an absolute winner.
Yup, Tempest. Trying something. Trying something right now. Just random, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the green tree. The green tree is beautiful, but I still think the red tree is better. I'm just trying to see. Yeah. Yeah, red tree. Yeah, yep. You always have to have that action skill. That's stupid. That's why I like the green tree better. Even though I feel like, yep, yep, yep. But I don't know. I'm trying to see what guns I could use. What else guns?
Of this change is by far and away Harlow. It was already one of the
You'd be
strongest
using a
builds in
Rowdy
the game.
Rider,
But just to give
but
you
I
an
haven't
idea,
I
if you
haven't got
shoot
that
this
game.
guy, there's 11, which is massively like hit a lot that you're not hitting headshots on, for
Hill
example,
Walker
normally.
and Bonnie and Clyde.
Like
Okay,
something like
I think I have a Bonnie and Clyde. I think I got a Jacobs one somewhere. The bot is just super good though. I want to see something though. Yeah, explosive bot too. Yeah, I switch between these two. How much are this right
Here
quick?
comes the frost.
I need I forgot to recall it. Yeah, this is not bad, bro. I guess the fire rate is kind of slow. I should have popped my. I'm gonna go see if I have a Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, this it's using sniper. I wish I had an SMG sticky magazine, but I think I only have. You good, Tempest? You good, bro? Oh, I don't mind the sniper one. SMG. I only have an SMG. What do you call it? Regular. The torque would be. You crazy, bro? You so crazy. So crazy, my brother. You're looking for Bonnie and Clyde, right? Oh yeah, I got some Bonnie and Clyde right here. Random. This is good for I'm gonna try the mobbing. Oh, that's Bonnie and Clyde. I thought that was Rowdy Rider. Oh, it's pretty close? Yeah. I just had a random one. Max is 6780. Alright. That's yeah, that's pretty close. That's not bad. Okay, what was I doing? I'm gonna test this out. That's what I was doing. Got a random bounce pass. Let me see something. All this I don't even use most of these. It's just random. Ooh, that'd be SMG ammo convergence, Jacobs one. Oh, you only have the one that Harlow is using? Dang. Yeah. Okay. I'm, I'm gonna just go to jail site right quick. My favorite jail site is this one.
Can't get trapped in here. A fight with them's a fight to the end.
Oh yeah, this is not bad. That Bonnie and Clyde, he was nice. The heck? And I don't even have a Jacob's enhancement. Oh, yeah, hello. Yep.
Maybe I can shoot him before he talks.
I think it's better for me to use the quad. For Boston. This is like no recoil. Yeah, I like this gun for mobbing. Ooh, a torque damage. Like a torque. What's the other one? Torque sticky and torque explosive. Yeah, yep. Nice. Nice, bro. It's the Baylor Jacob shotgun. I think I heard of that. I don't think I used it before. 13 stickies at once, dang. Yeah, this one, I don't know. The freaking Bonnie and Clyde. I really enjoy the Bonnie and Clyde. Convergence, you cool, but I'm unequip it.
Bring me back.
SMG bot is always like so nice though. Yeah, this is always gonna be nice. You have literally reverse rolls, yeah. 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 Opposite day. Got a random. How do I even manage that? I don't know. Got a random freaking plasma coil. I don't even know. I think I farmed this from Axmall. Or that one mission. That one mission, I forgot what it was called. Was that one? The oh, the weekly wild card. Right now it's something else. You load your Vex on accident, you good. You good, bro. Let's get some money. Wait. Let me read this right quick. Own gun, homes in, and can. That was my fault, I ain't gonna lie. That was freaking stupid of me. Nowadays, I'm just duplicate. I do the duplication. I just duplicate my saves. Yeah. Burst bees, nice with Jacobs. Nice, bro. Okay, it's not bad. Ooh. Virgins. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my brother. Ooh. I never really like used the stray, but people say it's good. Stray. Dang. And then we got the freaking SMG bot. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my brother. We got Baylor. Dude, I need to put some stuff away. I'm gonna put away the stuff I don't really use. Ashes Revive. I'm gonna fade away just some random stuff. That's 8,000. That's some money. I might. There's a javelin one, a javelin version. Oh, that's every weapon right here that you love for the build. Kickballer. Ooh, I got random bio robot. Now I got this +4 in feedback loop. Okay, that's beautiful. Yup. Jacob's class mod. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my brother. Nice bounce pass. That's what I needed. And then the stacking. Yup. You just trade out the Jacobs when you mob. That's tough. Thank you, bro. And a better buyer for you. Yup. That buy was crazy. Thank you, my brother. Hill Walker. You never changed out of Jacobs? Oh, you just keep Jacobs on? Even when you use Daedalus? I mean, when you use Bod? Yep. No, I got nice. I always wanted a ceramic bod with. Yeah. SMG. Bounce Pass does a great job spreading the statuses. Yep. Yeah, Ricochet by 1. Yep. Thank you, bro. I heard the burst speeds was cool too. I should throw away this one, right? Do I even need it? Wait, TDR? Okay. I don't really care for that one. I have a flamethrower one.
How come you're
Oh.
not using Katagawas, bro?
Oh, should I use it for this build? The green one? Katagawa with I think I paid it away.
Yeah, man. The Katagawa's Revenge is the reason why this build first became a thing in the first place.
Dang. The shock one? The one with the fire and shock. I think I paid away on accident.
Yeah, because if you fire it in the shock mode, the
bounce
little things
pass.
that it spawns,
Yeah.
they just give statuses to everything, bro.
Yep. I should go grab it, huh?
I have another one of those if you want one.
Yeah, I could take one. If you don't mind, my brother.
I got so many of them, bro.
You got a lot.
I don't mind.
Thank you,
Man,
Tempest.
you know how many Katagawa's Revenges are in my vault?
How much do you
There's
have?
like 20 of them motherfuckers in there.
That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. I don't even know. What is it? Is it a Jacob sniper? Let me see.
Nah, Malawan.
Malone? I don't think I have that good. I have this one. It says low damage. Is that supposed to be that low?
No, it's not.
Dang. The shock mode, yeah, the shock mode is really awesome though. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Oh yeah, 2,000. Oh. Need to put away some stuff.
Go back into that same place with the exact same build.
Yeah.
Just full stack, shoot Katagawa at
Get
like
away.
1 or 2 people. Everything.
Alright, bro. Yeah. I need to throw some stuff away, I ain't gonna lie. What up?
Blues up in your inventory?
Some for the for the firmware. Sometimes for the firmware.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saved the firmware. Try that out, Katagawa. Check out the burst bees. Yeah, this 2001. Okay, let's go. Go back to my favorite drill site.
You gotta discover them hover drive engines too, apparently.
Yeah, I need to do some side quests and stuff. Oh, this.
Boy, moving around in slow motion. I'm gonna knock trigger my damage output as well.
All right. Yeah, this.
Now, why?
This is crazy. Yeah, the Katagawa is nice. He's going crazy. And then the bounce pass, bro.
As their general mobbing weapon.
Yeah.
The setup is just kind of spread status to so many targets. You don't really
Yep. I got exploded, bro. That's stupid. I don't know, an elemental eater. Look at him.
stay away from them when they die.
Yeah, they dropped the grenade. It's stupid.
It's not that they dropped a grenade, it's they're doing so much status into them.
Yeah.
That explosion will
Let's do this.
But ironically enough, even with this build, just fucking running around with it,
Yep.
spawns enough sniper ammo that you don't ever have to stop using
Okay, yep. Yeah.
sucks the boss but you gotta go.
Yeah. A bot would, yeah, something else would be better. Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's what my conversion does to him. The only caveat with Katagawa's revenge is that you just kind of have to hit a target in order for it to gain damage.
Yeah.
The rest of them you can just kind of hit in their general
Direction. Yep.
and that's when spawn.
Yep. Yeah, this is a beautiful gun. My freaking.
Every time I show up on your channel, I always change your life, bro.
You funny. Yeah, but you right. You right. My
Damn, I
chicken.
never knew about this. I know you didn't. That's why I showed up.
Yeah, that's nice.
If I had another one of these convergences to give you, I would give you.
You, yeah, you good, bro. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me again, bro. Appreciate you, Tempest.
If you want, I'll show you the convergence I just nuked that guy with, so you can see what role you're looking for.
Okay.
'Cause this really is the ideal bossing weapon for this build.
Well, yep.
Don't take my gun.
You good?
Yeah.
Jacobs, Datalist, Ripper, nice. Okay. And then, okay.
That's really all you need, is it? To roll Jacobs, Daedalus, and some
It's-
element.
yeah.
Preferably radiation, because that's what you stack more of. But
Yep.
if you get it to roll shock, that's fine. too.
This one,
It's
yep.
Shock damage as well.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's a god roll. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What do I have right
Yeah,
now?
it's the best roll in every stat category. Ammo count, fire, reload, accuracy, damage.
Nice.
perks.
That's beautiful. I got a random this one.
But I did give you 3 convergences.
Yeah.
I gave you one in radiation.
Yeah,
one in
that's for
explosive,
radiation.
and one without an element. Because
Yeah. Kinetic. That one's not bad.
I feel like there's certain situations to use specific.
Yeah.
I feel like the kinetic one is better for bosses that have regular shields.
Yeah.
And if it's got one of those orange health bars for armor, then the corrosive one is better.
Is it okay? That's
Corrosive
nice.
or radiation, either one you
Yeah.
stack a lot of with Harlow.
Yep. And then Hellwalker. I think I got a Hellwalker. But I'll take an extra one. Mag.
Next.
Kickballer too.
How you doing on me?
Oh, what the heck, Mix? Oh, what up,
Yeah,
Mix?
don't fire the kickballer unless you plan on dying.
Don't try the kickballer. What's good, Mix?
No, I'm being dead serious. You're laughing, but you
Yeah.
know what? Just fire it and find out. You'll see.
Alright, let's show this.
It's you and
Shock. I'm gonna try
I
shot.
wouldn't use it on mobs.
Okay, don't use it on mobs. Oh, it bounces. Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
It bounces like.
and every single time it hits something, it clones itself, spawns new
No.
projectiles, and they bounce again. Hit something, spawn new projectiles, and bounce again.
That's wild. That's so
if you
wild.
shoot this at a boss,
Yeah.
by the time you look around, less than a second later, there'll be 30 or 40 of those projectiles bouncing around. They will kill you.
It will bounce and explode yourself. That's funny.
Yep.
That's so
They'll
crazy.
blow your whole shit up.
Yep.
They'll fuck around and wonder what happened.
What happened to me? How did I die? That's so funny.
Why am I dead? I don't
Yeah.
understand what just
How did I just?
Oh.
That stupid gun. That's so funny. Is Mihex playing? Are
With
you?
this build? I just used Katagawa's, Bonnie
Yep.
and Clyde,
Yep.
Waller, and the convergence.
Okay. Fuck this. Dang. I like Bonnie Clyde a lot though.
The convergence and the kickballer for bosses, and the other two are for everything.
For mobbing. Yep. Yep.
Oh, I also gave you one of those explosive Valors and
Flutie. Yep.
also good gun.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. So sticky. Nice. I'm gonna put this one away. This is the sniper ammo one. Yeah. Top cap. Some of these guns I don't even. I'm gonna just put them away. Lucian sling. I don't know why, but put
Big
the
Guns Dream works really well with this build too.
big guns. Okay. By the way, my friend blocked me because he died. I wasn't even in this game. Like, what did I do? That's crazy. What did I do? Yeah.
Your friend blocked you
He blocked.
because he died?
In what game? What game was he playing?
It's your fault. It's your fault. I can't believe you've done this to me.
Dang, that's what 13-year-olds. What happens with the 13-year-olds? That's so
Shut up,
funny.
bitch. Stupid.
Stupid. Oh, and BO4.
You sound like your
Dang.
mom. Dumb as hell.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what you tell him. You sound like your mama, and she dumb as hell, nigga.
Don't teach him that. Oh, you guys were in a completely different game? Dang. You were in BO4 and he was playing something else?
Oh hell nah, man. That's
What?
not.
That's crazy. That's crazy. How he gonna play you like
You
that?
got me killed in Battlefield for Borderlands, you fucking loser.
That's wild. That's so wild. That is so wild.
Yo, kids these days are lucky that I'm not their age, because if I had to deal with some of this level of stupidity, I would have to charge, bro.
You wild. You so crazy.
I'll be 13 out here catching charges. Not like I wasn't 13 catching charges.
Nah.
It was for different shit.
Yep. You crazy. You hopping on me, Hex? We can help you beat the story.
That end in Y.
You crazy.
Yeah, on days that end in Y. I just told you.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, he's hopping on.
They all end in Y.
Yeah, we can do your story mode if you want to.
I thought he was finished with his story mode.
No, he was just getting started. He was just getting started with his story. Like, I was helping him. I think he's a level 11 or something. He says he needs to level up though.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Is this a different person from the big J Money dude?
Yeah, this is different than J Money. Yeah. Dang, your game will.
Oh, okay, alright.
This
Okay,
game.
level 11. Boy, I just gave him like 15 million things yesterday.
You stupid to me. Yeah, this guy different. This is a young guy.
He's drowning in loot.
That's crazy. Yeah, let's pray for the game, bruh. Hope it doesn't crash. Yeah, let's hope. I hope so. Please don't crash. Just invite us.
Why did
Actually,
your game crash?
he's playing. I think he's playing on PS5. It's fine for now.
See, what I don't understand about these new consoles is if they have gone so far out of their way to make sure that the hardware and everything handle the games that they're playing. The games are specifically designed to run on that hardware.
Yeah.
Its limitations.
Yep.
Why are they crashing?
I know. That's crazy. I don't understand it either.
You have done all of this work
Yep.
to make absolutely certain that everybody that owns an Xbox One or a PlayStation 5
Yep.
can play these games
Yep.
without any issues. And yet somehow they are the ones that have the most issues.
Issues. Yep. 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 That's why PC is beautiful. But even sometimes PC has some problems.
I have over 1,100 hours in Borderlands 4.
Yep.
And I have crashed once.
Dang. I crashed a couple times. Oh, your brother kidnapped your PC? He is 19?
The
Dang.
one crash that I had was my fault because I was midway through upgrading my graphics drivers whilst playing the
While
game.
playing. Yeah. That's crazy. 20 years old.
He kidnapped your PC?
Yeah, send us an invite. Send us an invite. Come on, Tempest. You wanna play with him? It's kinda the bad what do you call it? It's kinda bad latency because you know you said he's from Europe. So we in a Europe lobby right now.
You might have bad latency.
Wait, what? I live in America.
I think probably gonna be like 100.
I be lagging on his servers. I mean on his, you know.
I pay extra for that gigabyte internet.
Nice.
$75 a month worth every penny.
Beautiful. That's tough. Alright, Tempest, are we doing the story mode or are we...
And you know what I just realized?
I mean, not Tempest, freaking Mehex. My fault.
With both of us being in his game, with
Yeah.
both of us on Harlow, we could just hit our special abilities and let it kill everything. Bonus damage.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. Be fun. Come on, Mehex. What's the plan, bruh? You wanna do the story mode still? Or not story mode, but you wanna do the story mode? Oh, we can do what we want. Let's just continue the story.
Back in my halls, the solder sparks and drill screams give me hope I have not had in years.
Let's beat the game for you.
But let us discuss this voice you heard when you retrieved the relic. Most curious thing.
You're telling me. It felt like a warning. The voice said something about iridium and told me to find the siren.
About iridium, I can offer little beyond rumor.
Vex is a good
But as for the
choice
second
for first
part,
character.
begrudging Vex,
Yeah.
you are not the only one of
I
your
like
kind
Vex.
who's seen here on the mountain. Some time ago, a mysterious siren appeared. in
Rafa
the
is
icy
easier,
reaches,
but Vex is
searching for
kind
a
of...
lost friend.
She got better
Most newcomers
cosmetics,
swiftly
honestly.
learn to fear by Lictor's dark
That's
tendrils.
funny.
This one seemed eager to squash them.
Rafa kind of looks stupid.
Perhaps this
Stop.
wildcat is the one the
You
sacred
crazy.
relic told you to find. Seek her
Crazy
to the far
Tempest.
east, but mind her claws.
Alright. We have a fast travel over there? No. We gotta go to a quest. It's kinda working? Nice. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Let's hope it don't crash, me Hex.
Just don't jinx it.
Yeah. You good, me
Oh, I
Hex?
think he might have crashed.
No, me
I
Hex,
think he might have
no.
crashed, bro.
Yeah, he did. It said it crashed.
Nah, bro, you're not moving on my screen at all anymore. He's definitely crashed.
Ay, ay, ay. Dang, me Hex. Is PS5 really that crazy? It was saying it was fine. Dang,
Imagine spending that much money on a console and then
on
not being
PS.
able to play-
I know,
play
bro.
it.
How the heck? Said it was alright. Dang.
What's
Like-
crazy is I could build a micro PC that will play Borderlands in 4K for
Yeah.
like $600-700.
Yup. But right now, his game is crashing like a mug.
Marginally more than you pay for a new PS5.
Yep. Dang, me Hex. What's the plan, yo? I was just trying to try this build out. You want to try again,
Now he's
BX?
gotta sit there and compile shaders again.
Yeah. Oh, you have to fix it? Dang. I didn't know PS5 was that bad. I thought PS5 was...
Start reporting that when it happens, so that way PlayStation can become aware of whatever it is that's causing the issue.
Yeah. Report the problem when it crashes, Mihex.
The only saving grace with consoles is that error reporting is an actually useful thing. It will send all of the device information and what it was doing, what caused the error,
Yep.
how it recursively broke down in its logic processing to cause the app to close, blah, blah, blah. You can figure out what it is and fix it. Whereas PC, if we send an error report, we have to like actually prepare the fucking files, the error report file, the diagnostic report, the fucking PID for all your components.
Yeah. All that crazy stuff.
In order to get, you know, the same assistance
Yeah.
that you can get with just, you know, sending a report in and being like, hey, you know, I just bought this game, but it keeps crashing all the time. I don't know why.
Yeah. You have it running on 120 FPS? Can you go down to 60 or nah? Here's a PS5 Slim. Try number 2.
I don't know nothing about PlayStations.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a refresh rate issue with the game. Maybe
Yeah.
you could turn it down.
I think so. I don't know.
Like
I don't know if he knows how.
80 or 100 or 60, whatever you can go down to.
Yeah.
If that's even possible.
Oh yeah. Check the settings, my brother. Check the settings, Mihex. We'll be waiting.
It
for...
might be something you can change that should hopefully do something.
Yeah.
It's another thing I don't like console. You have no adjustability whatsoever.
Yeah. No graphics. You can't change the graphics. Can't really do nothing.
Like if my game is running like poo poo trash dookie, I want to be able to lower some settings so that way I can have a better experience.
Yes. I agree, Tempest. I agree.
It's just a personal thing, man. If I'm getting 30 FPS, I want to go up to 60, man.
Yep. It'll take some time. All right. Take your time. Take your time, my brother.
I ain't going nowhere, bro. For a few hours, anyway.
I don't know if I have one on me
I
right
gotta
now.
go apologize to
but
my boss. I don't have no money for
You
and
crazy.
now the only like losers, air quotes, of this
You're mad as
change
hell.
are Vex and Amon. As far as I could tell, they're still not really losers because you could just like throw a crit knife. But for example, target prescience is still fake crits, meaning you're not getting your full crit damage increase. And Amon has both vital organs for extra gun crit chance. This is still fake crits. And catastrophe, which gives you crit chance, is also still fake crits. Once again, I don't know if this is intentional. It's going to get changed in the future. It does seem weird that some skills are true crits and some skills are fake crits. Doesn't seem totally fair, but just letting you know that this is not applying to Amon or Vex.
All right, me Higgs.
However,
Extra
Harlow
brother.
and Rafa get massive
He
damage
could probably help
bonuses
you.
from their ability to true crit with like every instance of damage that they're doing. Guys, that is going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize if this was a little complicated. Hopefully,
you.
I brought
You
it
gotta go
together.
kidnap your PC back from your brother.
You gotta get the PC back. The PC is master,
Goddamn, nigga. That shit is crazy.
And you now fully understand the difference between a true crit, a fake
Fucking
crit,
throw the
how the
PlayStation
crit
at that
damage
nigga and
formula
be
is.
like, yo, you got me messed up, bro. Better take this shit back.
Oh yeah.
13, but I'll still scrap up with you right now.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Throw some hands. I'll throw some hands, boy.
Ammo.
Mess your life up. You're gonna land one good punch. I'm gonna go run to mom, and you fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You messed up.
You grounded. And now you grounded.
Mom, he hit me and he took my computer. Mom, he hit me and he took my computer.
What the fudge? Yeah, me Higgs.
What he did? Bang.
Your brother, your big brother.
Yo, why did your brother steal your computer for real though? I know I'm making jokes about it, but like why did he do that? Did he just look at it one day and be like, nah, this is too nice for you?
I need that.
He said, I need that. I need that for me.
That's crazy. Reacts. You crazy. You guys share that PC or is that yours that you got for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm saying you need to involve mom because
Yeah.
if my sister ever did some shit like that to me, my mother would have demolished her with a chocolate, bro.
That's crazy.
My sister would have been seeing stars for months, bro. She would have messed around and got her head yopped so hard she messed around and found new galaxies, new aliens and shit.
What the hell, bro? That's crazy. Do what you need to do, me ex. Do what you need to do, my brother.
I remember one time I was really young. I
Yeah.
had the nerve to call my mom a bitch.
No. Don't do
She hit me so hard, bro. So hard that I legitimately flew back like 10 feet and down a staircase.
it. Oh. No.
It was like some shit out of a cartoon, bro. It was in the middle of the kitchen.
Jesus.
She took her shoe off, bro,
Uh,
and uppercutted me with this shit so hard that it sent me flying towards the front door, which is across from the staircase to go downstairs. So I bounced off the front door and rolled down the fucking staircase.
Damn, bro. Your mom's crazy.
So I come to and I'm crumpled like a pretzel at the bottom of the staircase. And I'm like, what the hell just happened to me? And my dad looks at me from the top of the stairs. He goes, you fucked around and found out, idiot.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't call your mom that. That's so crazy.
Why you think I only call your mother honey, babe, or wife? Because calling her anything else is death.
Don't do that. Don't do it. Dang.
Oh, nah, he messed up.
Dang, yeah.
Getting his ass beat when he get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he getting his ass beat.
Don't do that to your moms. No, not you, Mia. Your friend. Your friend, bruh.
It's not about just being smart or dumb, though. It's respect, for real.
Yep. Respect your parents. Respect your mama.
It don't make much sense to you when you're young, but man, the amount of work that a woman has to go through to give birth, bro.
Yeah. Just love your mom.
I have nothing for respect for her afterwards. And speaking from a person that lost both their parents before they were old enough to really understand what that even meant, just appreciate her while you got her, bro.
Yeah. Love your moms. Love your mama. Give your mama a hug and a kiss right now. He's gotta go eat, he said.
She's annoying, but at the same time, you gotta love her.
Tempest, you crazy, boy. You be back in 10 minutes. All right.
Only crazy in days that end in Y.
Status effects are really important because if we are constantly proccing status effects, we can get
so funny.
surge. We're also going Battleborn. This is a ton of gun damage whenever
we wait for me X, I guess.
Gun damage, which is super awesome. And then we're putting points into Bullet Hail. Now, I was actually pretty unimpressed with this skill on an
My dad used to always tell me, if you can't laugh at something, you're gonna cry.
And that the sticky detonation.
It's crazy.
I choose to laugh.
Yep, the laughing is
the amount of damage that is on
them.
When you are detonating them, the detonations from the stickies will scale and they'll deal way higher damage than a normal gun would deal because they're scaling off of sticky damage, and then that is dealing ricochets at 75% of damage dealt. And so I was seeing bullet hail ricochets for like upwards of 400,000 damage, and they're just flying out at enemies. And so if you're using stickies with this, this skill seems really powerful. However, most of the time I was unimpressed with this, but on this particular build, it's actually pretty sick. And then we're using our class mod, with points into Primal Surge, so that whenever we are proccing status effects, we can restore shield, which we're going to be using an amp watts for dinner. And so we've got amping all of our shots, and we're beginning our ammo back. Then in the red tree, I put 5 points into extra incendiary damage. For gun.
You know, I'm surprised someone as crazy as Moxie still doesn't know that you can get 2 prefixes on an amp shield. You don't have to just get amp. You can get amp and siphon.
Yeah. Maybe he's not grinding enough. I don't know how.
It's wild work to me that he has never seen that role before, and I have like 40 of them in my vault.
Yeah.
Hacking riddle you this. We're getting tons of gun damage for this. And
you need some RNG.
Like
candy.
like,
5x.
this
We're
like,
using contamination.
what's with amp? What's with amp?
Yeah.
Tons of extra chance for our crits. It'll just feed us even more infinite ammo and more status.
What about siphon,
effects.
bro? You could
And
stack
then we're
even
using
more damage if you
Have-
build in things
this
that
is
give you
nice,
bonus
not
damage from
mandatory for
overshields.
the build,
Yep.
but if you want to rock like
That overshield is
a
nice.
walker or anything where you're shooting
Yep.
not as much, like the Stray, for example, benefits from this excess damage a ton. And then I just threw on now with caffeine for like whenever our action skill goes down, we got an additional way to get some resource back and get
Not
our
to make a new
cooldown back
character
quicker
for an
because we
Amon
do
build.
a fair bit of
Yeah, maybe after this Harlow. But I'm just watching just
No way you just said you're gonna make another character.
I mean duplicate, sorry, duplicate.
No way, bro.
Duplicate.
There's no
Duplicate. Duplicate. You get what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You get what I mean?
Forgot already, bro.
Yeah. No, you understand
And
me.
for all this, just download their own characters, and there you got the build.
There, yep, and you can try it out. Yeah. They put that in the description. Download my build, bruh.
Almost immediately here using certain
Fucking
Yeah.
throw all the
and get
gear away and
infinite ammo
start
with this.
farming
It's
if that's
kinda
what you're
silly,
really
but instead of the boss flying like that,
Yeah.
it's actually an enjoyable playstyle. It does have some gear that works really well and others that are just a little bit better than others, so I'll be breaking out all of that in this video. The Scientist class mod helps it a lot because we can use shock weapons and also radiate enemies to get
Who the
massive
fuck
boosts
is
from the
this
skill
dude?
tree. And then we can use things
I like
like
this
Primal
guy,
Spray,
but
Hero's Revenge there, a complex route, or convert
he's some random. He plays all sorts of games.
Blues and purple weapons. Because
All
we're
of
gonna be
his
using the
roles
blue
are
skill tree here,
trash.
getting bonus
Yeah.
damage on every source of damage, and then things
He doesn't
like
grind it
so
like that. You be
damage
playing.
and
Every
blade
single
skill
one of
with our
those
cryo
guns
damage,
was
so we can
garbage.
sustain our health, and this will also apply to overshields. Once we go into the green skill tree, there's actually a lot of really difficult decisions, but getting critical funding will allow us to keep our
I've
magazine
gotten
full.
better
We
roles
can only get
playing
2 points in here
actually
because
new
we also want to use the
characters.
extended state to get automatic critical hits after using our action skill.
He's not lucky. He's not lucky.
Now to get through the full build,
He's
for
not lucky.
150, the
He
first
doesn't got
crowd
RNG.
circuit, since again we got our
Proud right
action skill
now?
back.
I think he's proud of his build.
30% damage. This is huge because that's 30%.
He feels good.
Like 5 times on things like the bod.
You
gun,
feel
but
good
also
about the
the activator, which is
build.
always nice. And once we get down to level 5, we need to take 1 point here to get the precision engineering, which gives increased gun handling. We're going to put the rest of the points into the periodic table flip. Only put 4 points in here. I got a +1 from the class mod. This gives us extra elemental damage, status effect, and cryo effectiveness, which does impact the amount of damage it will deal. This also allows us to take the cryodynamics here, increasing our cryo damage. I also have the ripple effect from a class mod. However, this is really good if you entangle an enemy and you automatically entangle another enemy. With this, you can actually take another one and it'll
3
entangle 2
points into
3 enemies total for
cryodynamics? Who is
one
this guy?
entanglement, which is really good because we get a lot of benefits from this. You don't need more than one.
Yeah, I don't know.
We actually get more damage going into this.
This guy's
here.
mentally
Since
ill.
we're getting a lot of critical hits, the precision engineering 30% is actually quite huge. And there's some other ones that are nice, like this gives us our action skill back, but we have limited points. We can
Be nice.
the cryo damage there. You can take 1 point out of the critical hit and put it into the dynamics here, but I found higher damage from the precision engineering. Now, the augment is actually going to be the strange attractor here, which works very well. So whenever we entangle an enemy or use our action,
You got, it's a blue tree.
when we shoot enemies,
Blue tree Harlow.
the person that we have in our spaces, and critical hits on an enemy, they automatically become entangled. So we're doing lots of crits. We're going to entangle lots of enemies. You can later take cold storage.
What is this,
which does benefit
Timu
some of our
Moxie?
other
Who the fuck
abilities
is
here,
this
but
guy?
from inertia and cold storage, I found that the stranger trap is better on this build.
He's his own.
Green skill tree. However,
He's his
once we get down
own
here, this is
Borderlands.
actually interesting. So keep icing, that's huge. So all cryo damage deal gets linked.
He's a Borderlands
And if we shield
forward.
this full, we
Stay
get
in his
overshield
own
instead.
Borderlands because you don't know
Overshield
what the fuck he's
is
talking
huge.
about.
This is actually crazy. And then we're going to take one more point into the isotope. So kill skill, we get bonus cryo damage with all sources. Boss fights, you're gonna
Oh my gosh.
this gives extra cryo damage on all sources. And we get, again, lifesteal and a lot of extra benefits. So we want to have both of these
You're
here.
only taking
These
one
are okay.
point
Like, this will
there?
leave a hazard.
What
It sucks
is
in this game.
I can't.
And whenever
I
we
can't.
deal
My
cryo
brain.
damage with an action skill, it frees an enemy. This can be nice, but it's a little tricky.
He likes the lifesteal.
This is the most brain. If you're watching this video, I don't know who you are, but if you're watching this video, if you're watching this VOD for this video, don't use this guy's build because he's brain dead, bro.
This one here isn't really that great either. It's very similar to the previous one. So my preferred way to go doing this is getting that 35% damage after.
This dude does not know his face from his ass, bro.
Extra crowd damage, giving us life steal too.
He likes the lifesteal. He likes four.
His booty cheeks right now.
We take our cold plunge. So when we slam an enemy, we create a singularity on that enemy.
He likes the lifesteal.
Dealing good amount of damage.
That's why. Oh, he got 5 in there now.
Get it back so quickly. Now the triple
He
point
got
string
5 in there.
other skill trees.
That's not
Yeah, let's
bad.
pick
Really like this
lifesteal on the
This is
one
of
character
final,
that has
ones
no
inside the capsule
bonuses
that's
for
grabbing because,
lifesteal.
we get bonus 50% non-cryo damage on all damage, huge, and then a 30% on top of any normal.
You're
cryo
not
damage
playing
deals. This
Vex,
becomes actually a
idiot.
massive boost for our DPS. Next, we're going to go into the flux generator here.
Now he's, yeah.
Choices right level at the start here. Main's hum is actually really good
No
since we get
way.
lifesteal on overshield. This gives us 50% extra overshield. and
It's a blue tree, green tree,
unkillable at this point. It's actually
Harlow build.
Yes,
However, whenever we entangle an enemy,
overshield
me and
capacity.
our allies
Yes,
deal
that's
additional critical
so
hit damage,
useful in a
25%
damage
critical hit
build.
damage. So playing friends, momentum is a little bit better. Solo main's hum is better for that ability aspect.
I saved
That's so crazy. He's all
This guy
about.
is a whole new level of mentally
It's
ill.
really good.
These
This one's great if you're playing
advertisements
with
are more
friends. Easy
enjoyable.
reload speed for every single enemy. However, neutron decay whenever you irradiate an enemy, and remind
He likes that
we do have ways to irradiate enemies. A
survivability.
lot of different damage types. This
He
gives
likes
us plus
surviving.
10%
Oh my god, he's
damage
actually
per
gonna
stacks
get a
at level
perk
5,
that's useful.
which gives us plus 50% gun damage. Again, 50% gun damage is applied 5 times to the bod, becoming crazy. Getting increased cryo efficiency is nice. However, we're going to be doing a lot of irradiation damage bonus, so this is actually worth taking in a lot of ways because this gives us a big boost to our
I was
overall
about to
damage.
say if you got
And the
cryo
synergies
instead, I was
combined
gonna
here. So
scream.
confirmative reality is huge. This is how you saw me get my action skill back immediately. The conversion shotgun, Katagawa's Revenge, you pretty much get your action skill back immediately. You only need 2 points, and you
supposed to
don't
get
even need the
both.
third point for the 1.5
Mhm.
times. I found this to be more than enough. And
Convergence.
then we're going to put our
Yeah.
last 3 points here into the creative overflow. We deal increased gun damage when we have overshield. The more overshield we have, the bigger the bonus. We have overshield often, so this is really good. This gives us a massive boost to overall DPS. It's actually crazy. Now, once we
You
get down
mean
here,
often?
we
Are you
want to
not
get
using
the
a
critical
Watts on
funding.
this?
This can be nice. This gives us bonus radiation.
Where's his-
Reduces the amount of
his shield
damage
is-
we deal. We drain our
is
shields.
coming up.
So
His
this
shield
can
is
be
coming
good,
up.
but it does reduce the amount of overshield that we do have. So this can actually impact some of our other abilities. But it's good because that
I'm losing
actually
brain
impacts the
cells, bro.
neutron decay. However, we do want to take 1 stack of excited state. This is good too if you're going to be playing. You could actually put all 5 points into this. I just like getting the critical hits refund bullets because
Yeah.
1 point here will give us an automatic critical hit whenever we use our
1.
action skill, which we get back immediately.
There you
This
go.
also lets us go here. You can take 1 point here. You don't have to take any points. We'll put the rest into this skill tree here. To kick us down to the critical funding. So every time we get a critical hit, we'll now get 2 ammo added back to our gun. This is actually really nice. It does have a 50% chance of happening, but yeah, you can actually get this to trigger multiple times with specific guns, so
Mhm.
it's worth taking. Now, what's nice
Here
is
we
that
go.
The
You
scientists
got
will now
field
allow us to
scientists.
do radiation whenever we do shock damage, which is great because we then get a 10% damage boost every time we deal damage. So that's plus 50% gun damage pretty much immediately.
Oh my
And whenever
god.
we entangle an enemy, electric arc shootout from that enemy at nearby enemies. This also gives us a plus 20%
Nobody
damage delta
uses
for
that.
multiplier, and
Nobody
splash damage
uses
increases
that.
as well, which pairs with some weapons greatly. Now you can also add in something else. There's
What kind of role
purple
is
class
that?
mods like the radiologist here, which will give
Damage
you
dealt and
really good boost to your
splash?
skills. This one you can get a variety of
Just
different
random
skills, radiation
passives.
damage. The reactors.
You couldn't get a better one.
10% extra movement speed every
Sorry,
entangle.
Jay.
Once you get 10 stacks, you get 20% gun damage and a bunch of extra effects.
Jay
It's not
done it.
really good,
4
but I found the
biorobots in his
scientist being
inventory.
better. This one's okay. By
You
all
use
I
it.
believe hazards, which can irradiate.
You got different choices for different, you know.
Okay, that was okay.
And the Skeptic class mod actually makes a lot of sense here. Whenever we slam an
No,
enemy in
this dude's
stasis, we
mentally
automatically
ill.
fire
He doesn't
radiation
know what
darts
he's
and cryo
talking
darts
about.
at homing down enemies, shooting enemies with an active
Wait, what is
skill.
this? He got
That's
fireworks?
Legitimately doesn't know what he's talking about. And he
So this one
shouldn't
could be really
making
nice too. The
Borderlands.
scientist allows you to shock enemies and get the radiation damage off on them as well. But we can also drain our shields and get that. So either of these work well.
What's
This
this
will
guy's
increase your
name
skill
on
damage and
YouTube?
stasis.
Jay
damage,
Dunner.
I need to
increase
make
overall
sure I
damage
never
dealt.
watch one of
It's
these.
really
Jay
nice to
Dunner,
overall roll,
Jay.
so you get look between the both two of them.
Jay Dunner.
They both work well.
You're
And
retarded,
actually, what
bro.
works really good on top of this is since we get a bunch of bonuses.
You got
to cryo damage,
fireworks. He's not
fireworks
using
cryo version
what's
is
for
crazy
dinner.
because when we take out enemies, it's going to have the homing attacks.
There's a reason
This
why
is
your
really good,
video
especially if
only
you find
has
one that's
60
cryo
likes, bro,
resistance,
and
because
that's
those will
because your
release
build is
cryo
trash.
missiles. Whatever damage type you resist will be that damage type you get. There's also good to get the Cinder Shelly. This makes you really tanky. I'm also a big fan of the Protein Cell because we get over shield from our gun damage, and you can do a slam on the ground. You get 40% extra shock damage, and that shock damage will also apply if you
The
are
Protein
less than
Cell.
So
Does
this
he
can
not have
You
actually
got a what's for dinner right there.
otherwise, the Watts for dinner is
talking
great
about?
too because this will also give you over shield, which gives you bonus shock
I
damage.
don't
which, again,
understand.
it
What is
combos
this
all
dude
together very
talking
well.
about?
For enhancements, you want to find one with the Jacob's License bounce pass. This gives you an extra ricochet.
The Watts
Since we're going to be
literally
using guns
buffs
that
your
actually
damage
stack
output
very well with us
and
and
gives
have
you
the
over.
Jacob's
What
License
is he
accessories
talking
like Katagawa's Revenge, the
He got the
Complex
fireworks
Saber,
on.
Conversion Shotgun, and the Stray. This actually is a very synergetic one. However, you can find some other ones that have boosts to your gun damage. Those are good too because some of them actually have some nice
Piercer
passes.
and
You don't
bounce
really
pass.
you don't
Even
need
his
the bounce
class
pass,
mod
but
is
it is worth
stupid.
taking.
You need a
We also like
20%
the critical hit knife. You don't need
20%
but it is worth
chance to
taking.
grant.
We
You're
also like
running
to
a
take the
character
critical hit
that
knife. You don't
literally
need the critical
influences
hit knife. I
every
just wanna
hit
mention
to
that
be a
now, but
critical
this
hit,
obviously
and
gives
you
you a
need
boost because
bonus
it
critical
guarantees
hit
critical hits,
chance?
which
He
gives us
needs
additional value.
200%.
I like to take the Atling gun.
He need
damage
200%
on it. This
critical.
one's pretty fun. Huge damage. I also enjoy like the Blockburster. The Waterfall gun being a really
I wanna
solid one.
die.
If you can get in cryo is great. And then also any if you can get
Oh
a
my gosh.
singularity knife, those are great
Yeah.
too. But obviously critical hit knife pretty strong. And the triple bypass with an amp, 200% boost your damage. And also with the specialization, we'll get to in a
There's a
moment. the,
rock in my
nano's
backyard
caffeine.
that I'm
Let's
pretty
let you
sure
get
is
it
more
back
intelligent
immediately.
than this
However,
dude will
you don't
ever
really
be.
need that on this build because we get our actions go back so quickly. This weapons Stray with cryo damage is massive. I really like this one because it'll auto
Somehow
aim. You can
this
play
rock
almost
always
AFK
moves
with this.
around my
Look for the
yard and
ripper
it
parts
finds
so that you
itself
can
in the
get the
perfect place
automatic
to trip
ammo.
people.
The cuff
Thing's
parts are not
actually
good, so no, we don't want the
unironically
cuff
more
parts on any of these
intelligent
weapons.
than this
Same
man.
thing with Katagawa's Revenge.
And
it can
he's
come with
really
cuff
sitting
parts.
in front of
We
his
want to get the
camera,
Hyperion
looking
if
it in
possible,
the
but
eye.
the Jacob's have number
Like
one
he's
roll. And look for large
speaking
magazine size
gospel
because that
right
gives you
now.
more leeway when you're firing the gun. We also have the complex.
I don't know.
It's nice because this
I don't know.
ammo per shot.
He's just
so you can actually replenish
He's
your ammo really
gotten
quickly.
maybe
You'll go through
20% of this
Katagawa's Revenge a little
build
faster,
correct. The
but
rest
this
of it is
one will
pure
actually finish in full,
unadulterated
and if you
idiocy.
can find that one that's going to be the best one for this build. And the conversion shotgun is fantastic because again it shoots multiple projectiles, which gets you your
God
action skill
damn it,
back
my
quickly.
nephew
With
could
the
build a
shotgun,
better
with the
character.
combat,
He didn't even
it's
play
pretty
Borderlands.
crazy. I'll show you two different variations in the combat using
What the fuck?
fireworks depending on what class mod we're using. The Aegon stream is also pretty fun.
Oh, Aegon
This can
stream.
critically hits and bounce around to multiple enemies. Wombo combo is great against any vile type enemies.
Bro,
'cause
even
the
his gun
rockets that
rolls
blow
are
up.
garbage, bro.
The KO is also very good on this build because every extra bullet that you get on an enemy will mean that you deal 3% extra damage. If you get a ton of these on the enemy and switch between your
look at
firing
that
modes, you can
chaos and,
basically destroy bosses immediately. Burt's Bees with a taser, also really good. Swapping to the taser and swapping back. That's like
Oh, he likes the taser.
Oh no.
He likes
that's
a-
even worse.
a birch-
If you can find a rainbow vomit with specifically cryo radiation and shock, that's going to be your best shotgun. Now,
Ooh.
combat.
Why
I'm
are
using
you
the
missing
Stray
1,000
cryo
damage on your
version here.
rainbow
We get our
vomit?
action-
Oh my
actions
god.
go back quickly depending on the gun. Now, this is shooting 3 bullets, so this will be a little bit slower.
This is
so
what you
with things
consider
like this
good
gun
boss
here,
damage?
You may want to use Katagawa's
You
Revenge
haven't
if
even
you want to get your
taken out
actions go
half
back
of his
immediately
fucking
because it is a
armor
little
bar.
slower. You
What
can see
is wrong
pretty
with
decent
you,
damage
dude?
even though we're in Ultimate Fault
Look at what you're
105.
doing.
Now, with
You're
Katagawa's
barely
Revenge, this is obviously a
taking
very powerful gun.
Your
It's gonna
fucking
give you your
ulti
action
has
skill
run
back
out.
immediately
Your
because those little
ulti
shots
now.
will
What is
count
this?
as triggering it. So you can see there now we can spam our action skill, getting it literally back immediately and firing infinite bullets. Then we can swap to our shotgun here, and certain ones with the grenade spread launcher.
There you go, spread launcher.
Especially if you do something like that, you can see there sending the boss.
There you go, spread launcher.
That was the looming Dullahan spread launcher, by the way.
He got 31. He got a good roll on that. 31,000.
Cry.
What is this, Usher?
Talk about specialization.
He had 31,000 on that gun.
Because
That
we're
was
gonna
not
have high
bad.
health often, so 30% extra damage is really nice.
Oh
We
my
don't
God,
actually need to die
what
with
the
caffeine. I did mention it
fuck
earlier.
is
However, we get our
going
action seal
on
back so quickly,
here,
it's almost not
bro?
necessary.
You
But
don't
one thing
have
that we do want is
anything for
really
your
use this.
statuses and
Every
your
time we fire a gun,
specialization.
it's gonna bring up with extra damage once this gets full stacks, which is a huge boost for damage.
What the
Again,
fuck
gun
are
damage
you gonna
boost can
do with
apply
ordnance
crazy to things like
cooldown?
the bomb. We can also, since we get our action seal back so quickly, take tripwire. This is like the only build where I'd actually recommend taking this because we're going to get our grenade back quickly because we get our action back skill quickly. So this can actually be pretty synergetic. However, you don't.
Let's rewind that. Let's rewind it.
Build where I'd actually recommend taking this because since we get for damage again, gun damage boosts get applied crazy to things like the bod.
Okay.
We can also, since we get our action seal back so quickly, take tripwire. This is like the only build where I'd actually recommend taking this because we're going to get our grenade back quickly because we get our action back skill quickly. So this can actually be pretty synergetic.
He wants his grenade back quickly so he can get his. I don't know.
Take this. You can go to some of the other benefits to ordnance damage or actually put
I
on
hate
some
this
extra
man.
action skill damage buffs,
hate
although I don't find them
this
too
man.
necessary. Also, the bullet trait can be nice, giving us 50% extra gun damage when we're walking, and you can actually.
Yeah, me Hex, we still here.
Never in my entire life seen someone so convinced, so absolutely dead set that everything he's saying is good advice and something that's actually useful in this video game. But in reality, all he has done is given every piece of advice possible to make sure that if you watch this video, you will never be good with Harlow. Ever in your entire life.
No, it's
There
crazy.
wasn't even 20% of that build that was functional as a build. It was probably more like 10%. That
was wild.
Bar none.
That was so wild.
Without a doubt, the most low IQ, zero skill, ineffective, useless, and completely bullshit build and YouTuber I've ever seen.
That's why he doesn't
I have
man.
never in my life experienced something more pathetic than that man.
He plays a lot of games, okay? He can't really focus on one. He can't focus. He played Borderlands. Oh, Witcher 3. Witcher, man.
Fuck. I have 143 games installed on my computer right now.
Oh, he joining new meetings?
There is no excuse for being a retard and just making other people share in your mental idiocy.
He got 80 likes. That's Jay Donut. Shout out Jay, bro. Shout out to my boy Jay.
That is crazy. I can't.
Did the game crash me, Hex? What happened to you?
I just want you to know that his channel is permanently blacklisted from my browser. No matter what I do, his channel will never load on my browser ever again.
That's so stupid.
It doesn't matter if he changes his name on YouTube, the URL will still be the same.
Yep.
I never, ever.
Nope. Nah. That's so stupid.
Anyone else but him. Actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, let me go get a bottle of Fireball and let me see if I can recreate that.
No, you crazy. We got another one coming up.
After an entire handle of Fireball, that's the only way I can be stupid enough.
Don't drink it. Don't drink it.
No, I'm drinking the entire handle. I'm drinking the whole thing.
New Trouble build
every
in
drop.
Borderlands. So Trouble has some pretty powerful builds, especially if you go around.
Oh my
crit
god,
fishing,
no,
because
please.
How
Slow he's killing.
Illusionary clone that you see there is going to help it deal a ton of damage.
Hey guys, I got this new video for you today. Look at how badass it is.
Trouble's great for solo play, and it'll be decent into Ultimate Vault Hunter 6 coming here soon. One of my favorite.
Oh, it's decent for the new Vault Hunter 6.
I used this through my first playthrough.
I'm giving him a like.
Trouble's got a good amount of tankiness to him, so he can actually draw aggro away from you.
Can we please?
So you can use your
can
favorite
we please
weapon.
not do this anymore? My brain physically can't handle. You're subscribed to this man?
Yeah, he gives me. I don't know. I just like, you
Oh
know,
nah, bro.
you know. He gives me some, you know, what is that word? Inspiration. Like,
It's
okay.
no wonder why every time I drop you stuff, you're like, oh my god, look at how good this is. This is where you get your information from, then it all makes sense.
Moxie, my guy. Moxie, my guy for real. But he was just, you know, someone I watched like on my.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You know, this one I want to try this one too.
You're making me doubt
All right.
you by
Picture
proxy
time.
here.
It's like he was so confident. I thought it was really real. He was very confident in
God.
what he was saying.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, this one
Let's
looks
fucking
nice.
go, dude.
This one look cool.
Oh wow, built from someone that actually knows what they're doing.
Shout out Moxie, man. Moxie. Dang, the specters are killing that.
Yeah, I tried this build. I like it, but it's not my cup of tea.
There we go.
It looks cool. It looks pretty nice.
Look perfect.
There was just something inconvenient about needing to place down a turret in order to kill things.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You got 3 of them, 3 specters. Is that 4? He got 4 or 3.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude.
It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I like this build. I just want to try it just for the fun of it. Come on, ads.
As long as you don't try that other dude's build. 'Cause then I'm gonna have to start flaming you too.
Guys, what is up? Master of Borderlands 4 video, and today we're going over my updated guide.
No, but like, you know, the poop. We already seen the bossing on it.
I can't let my homies be out here using that trash.
We saw the bossing. I was like, no, the damage output is not enough. I don't want to try that.
And obviously, after the bleed changes, a lot of that damage that was happening on the build has been removed.
That dude was
basically.
shooting
And
pebbles
so
at
this
people.
is
Yeah.
And he was shooting
longest
nukes.
times I've spent testing and trying to make a build.
Yeah.
2 days specking like literally every different
I'm so
combination
good
of
at this
specters,
game.
weapons, and setups until we finally landed on something that I
Yeah,
think is really
that boy
cool and
is so
powerful.
funny,
And the
Jay.
big goal
Do I
was
can't
to
claim
make
to be the
your
best Borderlands 4
specters
player
do
on
the
the
damage.
planet? Absolutely not.
I didn't
But
want
I
to
know that
using
dude
a
is meant to
specter
be
build,
ill.
but having others do the damage. I wanted my specter to be able to kill things while I just sat back and watched. And so that
Yeah.
is what we're doing in this build. And a big part of that damage is actually coming from rockets. So let's go over the core interaction that's going on here, and then
Blue,
If I
green.
get channel strike
So the
for
first
saying
big thing to
the
understand,
R
which
word
is
a bunch of
allowing us to
times,
deal
I'm okay with
ridiculous
that.
amounts of damage, is gasturbate. This reads
My
funny
channel name is
when
the
Vex
same
X
that you
dodges,
see
she
in the
creates a
game.
spectral
Uh-huh.
fly
If you
and
want
becomes
to.
invisible for the duration on or for gunshot. This allows you to summon a specter
Nah.
that is in addition to your other
Support
specters
me, bro.
that will copy whatever you are holding whenever you do your dodge. And the kicker here is that it copies whatever you're holding as long as you're spec'd into heirloom. This allows us to hold an ordnance out and then dash, and then the specter will hold our ordnance out. And that opens up a ton of
Somebody-
possibilities. We tried heirloom with normal guns. We're going to be going over what guns are good to hold for this capstone. However, in general, ordinances are stronger.
Can't wait to see the email from
than
Twitch in a couple of
guns,
days.
especially because the
You
gun
say
gets
that
infinite
word, even
ammo
if you're
with
doing
them
it on
and
other
can fire
people's
very
channels.
quickly, and the
You're gonna get them in
ordnance
trouble.
while it's firing is going to get all of the minion damage.
Ay,
It's not
ay, ay.
Twitch,
ordnance
shut the hell
damage,
up.
it's
I don't
not,
give a fuck about you.
being
You out
an
here
ordnance
letting
scaling
people
thing.
getting
It's a minion doing
SA'd
minion
at
and
your
action
events, and you
skill
think I
damage,
give a shit
and
what
it's
you
going
got
to
to
get
say?
all of our
Nah.
minion damage increases. Now,
Freaking Twitch
one
is
thing that
crazy.
ordnance can
Twitch?
do
What
is
happened?
bleed.
Not only did you
Bleed
let
is
that
still,
happen,
even after
but
its
afterwards
changes,
you were like, "Oh, we're
one
so
of, if not
sorry. It'll
Vex's
never happen
strongest
again,"
skills,
and
and so
didn't
the goal
increase
here
security
is to
whatsoever.
get our
Yep.
But you also
minions
banned
out,
her
our
security guard
specters.
from the
They're gonna be
event.
firing
What
That's
the
crazy.
hell?
They're gonna be procking a bunch of kill skills. For
That's
the fire.
crazy.
So they're gonna be procking kill skills. Giving
Twitch
themselves
is
a bunch of fire,
tweaking.
giving themselves a bunch of damage, and then they're gonna be
Twitch
shooting
twitching.
rocket launchers with a bloodletter.
Yeah, I don't like the direction that
bleeds,
Twitch is
and
heading
that
in.
is the
Yeah.
idea of the build. Is we're gonna make sure we're putting out rocket launcher minions. Those minions.
I don't
shoot,
dislike the
proc
platform
big
because
bleeds,
as
No.
a
big
platform,
damage,
it allows
and then
creators to
boss
do
is dead.
awesome things.
And there's
Yeah.
a few like caveats and some things we need to talk
Yep.
about. But that is the overall
But when
idea
you
of the
allow
build. So now that we've done an
individual
overview, let's get into the
streamers to
skill tree specifics.
dictate
So we're going 5
rules
points
in
into
the
sanctuary
environment,
feeds.
Yeah.
This gives us health
you're
restore.
giving one person
It
a
is
god,
nice to get idle
god
hands for the
complex
minion
lord over
reload
everyone else.
speed.
Yep.
However, on
That's
the current
crazy.
setup, the minions don't ever seem to have to reload the ordnance.
I
They're
can't say
doing
this
most
because
damage,
it
don't really benefit
offends
from
me.
this. We just want our minions to not die.
That's
the
crazy.
issues at Endgame. So I put 5 points into them. So whenever we get a kill, we heal all of them. We're going Grave Assault here rather than Portents of Suffering. Portents of Suffering is great for status effect damage increases. However, what's more impactful is having all of our kill skills procced, and the minions, the faster they fire, the more uptime, the more chance they're
See,
going to
he
have
knows
of
what he's
proccing our
talking
kill
about.
skills. And so we're going Grave Assault here.
He said, "I need that lifesteal because."
A massive
Wait, why did he? Why did he need this? Let's see his explanation.
Or actually put on some extra.
No, please,
action.
please, no, please, no, please. Anything but that. Anything but that.
Why did he need the grenade ordinance?
No, I don't care why he needed it. I don't care why he needed it. I don't. It doesn't matter.
We don't have any points into Grave Quickening, which gives us action scope cooldown rate. We're going to be getting our cooldown somewhere else, which we'll talk about in a second.
He leveled.
Do you walk
And
into
then
mental
in the left
asylums
side
and
of the
ask
tree,
people
we're
why
going
they're
prismatic
there?
spike.
No, so
Whenever
don't
we
ask
proc
him
a
why
spell,
he's
they can
great.
proc, or whenever we proc a status effect, they can proc
He level
status effect.
specialization
These are really nice skills
263.
clones, 'cause they seem to have
That's so
clone
crazy.
cooldowns, for prismatic icons.
That's so.
Actually,
Proc
a
off
pretty
of bleeds
decent
for even
spec
more
level.
status effect
Yeah, the
damage.
spec level's high, but the wrong,
Masturbate. This
the
is a
wrong
skill that
stuff.
is very powerful.
Imagine
However,
having played
it's
for that
annoying
long
to
on
use,
that
to be
character and
honest with
still
you.
not knowing what
And
you're
I
talking
would really love
about.
for Gearbox to take a look at Spectres. I'll rant about it
That's
later. The
stupid.
big issue right now is that they
That's
only
so.
can copy
Imagine
gun for 10
farming
seconds.
that many
So that
millions
Spectre
of
has
speed.
more
Yep.
ordnance for
And
10
still not
seconds.
knowing what's
See,
going on.
nah.
Or they're not gone, but they'll
That
stop
boy
rapidly.
Jay.
It
Shout out
activates
Jay
on
though.
80-second cooldown.
Shout out my
This is
boy
really
Jay
good for,
though.
like, bossing, but it is quite annoying for
No, don't
mobbing,
shout him
especially
out.
if you dash and aren't used to holding your ordnance, because you need to hold your ordnance for this to proc. I really think that they should rework
That's so
the heirloom
funny.
I'll
skill
shout
so
out my
that it
boot
is
to
an
your
infinite
computer if
duration
that's what you
on
want,
your
Jay.
high-speed gun, as long as you can keep them alive, which is quite a challenge in of itself already on UVH5.
Oh,
You
yeah,
keep
yeah.
them alive, they can keep
I'll
hold on
make
to
sure
your
it's
gun,
in
and then
perfect
you can just
working
plant
order
a
when I'm done, I
turret,
promise.
like disc jockey minion in a drill site, and it would just like farm it for you.
Oh my gosh.
Eventually get rid
Not
of
a
the
single
gun.
scratch.
Then we're going 2 points into Keen Suffering, just so our dots can crit.
That's so crazy.
Kicker is Heirloom, so that they can copy our ordnance.
Yeah, boy Jay.
Unless you have Heirloom Spec as your capstone. Then we're going into Green Tree. We've got 3 points into Guns and
That
Needles.
boy
for
Jay
Rep
needs
Kit
to stick
cooldown
to
restore.
making YouTube videos for other
That's
games.
pretty important. Rep Kits are going to be a big uptime.
You gotta
on
play
our
Baldur's
minions.
Gate.
And so 3 points here is
You wanna watch a Baldur's Gate video?
sites just for
I don't even
some
play Baldur's
crit
Gate
damage.
3.
Then we're going Bloodletter. Bleed is a big.
You playing Night Rain
more
too.
damage.
I didn't know that.
Using a class
That
mod
guy
that
should
specs into
definitely
this
not
and,
quit his day job.
putting as many points as we can. Then we're going 3 points into Great Elements. This is one of those things where I need more skill points.
Yeesh.
To get to 4 out of
Yeah.
5. Unfortunately, we're at 3 out of 5 here. And testing more points into Bloodletter was more impactful than more points into Grave Implements. And then we're going Grave Power. This gives us more max kill skill stacks, which is huge because it basically doubles the damage that we get from Grave Fiends, and it doubles the fire rate that we get from Grave Assault. So really impactful. We also get a good amount of gun damage from Grave Implements. Then we're going Keen Mind, really important skill points. Our Spectres will have good crit chance.
You know, it's really
because
funny
they're
that
gonna
he
have
tried to
Keen Mind
copy
for an additional
Moxie's layout and
15%
his
crit
wording
chance,
so that
but
he would
with all of
seem more
our
intelligent.
Spectres out,
Yeah.
we're also going to get stacking 30% crit chance. So our Spectres.
But he's not like
Yo,
that.
getting this
Crit with the
grenade
rocket
back
launcher,
super
which
impactful.
normally
Means we
consistent,
get our
if they
action
shoot at
skill
an enemy,
back
they will get
super
blood
fast.
procced, and then we're going 3 points into Mortal Terror, so that way all of the minions that are not
Super
shooting our main gun, that
impactful
aren't using
because, you know,
ordnance,
the
will
action
be
skills
proccing kill
really
skills,
useful.
so we can get benefits from our like all damage stuff with double dips into, and our fire rate stuff, so that they're spamming rocket launchers. And that is the setup. And then once again,
Am
we're
I
using
flaming him too
Coven,
hard? Should
for
I
the
should I
crit chance
relax?
and
No, you good.
I
You
think
good.
now is the
using
time to
Heirloom,
chill.
the weapon, the Spectre, pretty
What happened to
important
me,
for,
Hex?
like,
Is the game working, me, Hex?
doing with this build.
Or is it still tweaking out? We've been
Nah,
waiting
he's
for
still not
you.
even, he's not in the game no more. He was in it, and then now he's not.
It just disappeared.
I mean, shit. If my PlayStation was,
Only one Spectre.
I can't even English. If my PlayStation was trying to stop me from playing the game too, I'd be pissed. You little mother! My parents spent a lot of money on you, you little shit.
At a time, so you don't want to do it while you normally
Yeah,
would play
PS5,
Spectre,
man.
which is throw down like 3 Spectres.
PS5 is
All of a
crazy.
sudden, now only one of yours is gonna have your copied gun.
Ain't PS5 still $500?
Down,
I
wait
think
10
so.
seconds, like 10 seconds, throw another one,
$4.99 maybe.
and then you can get 30 seconds of uptime of your minions having your gun. And what gun they're holding, there's
Oh
a
yes,
lot of
because
options.
the $1 really makes a huge
Two
difference.
interesting ones.
Nah.
Someone wants to call out is I really like the Katagawas.
Nah, yeah.
Is very, very nice, especially in the fire or the shock mode. I'll match it to whatever I'm fighting. But this
Yeah,
is
1969.
AoE damage, so they can hit multiple
Aren't
things.
those things
That's one of the things we struggle
$500?
with is
Actually,
targets.
they're
The
$4.99.
Jake Ball, also really nice.
Yeah.
A ton of different enemies and do some decent AoE.
Yeah.
Have you
The
know they're
spray
actually
is a
$4.99.
homing gun, so it's perfect.
$4.99 plus
You'll fire it
tax.
pretty quickly.
500.
The bullets will hone in on enemies.
So
do
yeah,
damage.
$500.
Like the AC May, Jacob shotguns in general are pretty solid. AC May is solid. Anarchy is pretty nice on the minions. There's some tech with the King's Gambit, which we'll talk about in a second.
I need to
But
stop.
yeah, those are the main weapons we're
I'm gonna get
holding.
banned on Twitch at this
What's
point.
doing damage is the rocket launcher. For our rep kit,
You good,
I
you
think it's
good.
quite important to try to get
Again.
a triple bypass with accelerator on this. This is basically where most of our cooldown is coming for this build.
I've
I've
already
got
been
mine on a
banned for
mega
foul
triple
language
bypass.
once.
Mega means that the cooldown
That's
is
crazy.
gonna be 32 seconds, but the healing is higher. If you could get this, I don't know if I have one on me. Here's a mini triple
Fair,
bypass.
I
The
called him a
mini will
re
come with,
like 30
almost
times
half
in a
the amount
row.
of cooldown.
Yeah.
I don't have a god roll here, but if you could get a mini triple
And
bypass,
Twitch got mad.
you're gonna
So-
heal less, but your cooldown on your rep kit will be
Yep.
way faster, and the quality of life.
Well,
that would
I
would
mean,
be pretty massive.
You report
Unfortunately,
that, and
don't
they're like,
have
"Oh
that.
wow, he said this a lot."
But
That-
They check the VOD, the playback.
Also using now with caffeine.
Clip it, y'all. Clip it.
With a rep kit,
They
we're
check the
getting a flat
clips.
25% action skill cooldown reduction
And
back,
boom.
or refunded, which allows us to.
I had to
upkeep
delete a
the
couple of
minions,
clips
and
from that
once
rant.
again, the minions are a big part of the build.
Ay, ay, ay.
Rocket launcher.
The dude shot me in
there's
the
a
back.
few
I
different
was
ones
his
to mess
teammate
around with.
for
I
no
think
reason
by far the
whatsoever.
best,
Dang.
especially for boss damage, is the honey bunches. Hits really
So I
hard.
went
It's the main
off.
rocket launcher that we
Yeah.
use on like ordnance aim on, and we use
That's
it for the
crazy.
reason that it is just so powerful. It hits so hard. The Atling guns are pretty funny.
I hurt this
Unfortunately,
kid's
not the
feelings
best
so
damage,
much that
however,
his
they are
mom
homing,
came on the
so the
microphone and
minions
started
use them
talking
pretty
about,
well.
oh, you
The
can't
disc
talk to my
jockeys are
son like
also
that,
pretty
da da
serious.
da da da. And I was like,
Minions will
actually,
fire
lady,
this and you can
if
cover
you were
an area.
smart enough
Unfortunately,
to have
not the
read the
highest
terms
damage
and
option,
agreements
but
for
pretty good
him,
mob.
being
Yep.
the
And then I
responsible
also really
adult
like
you're
the bottled lightning.
supposed to be,
Bottled
Yep.
lightning on specters, you need to put the specter
you would have
almost
known
point
that
blank where the
online
boss is shooting
interactions
at,
are
but
not
this thing has
rated
really
by
good base
any
damage,
ESRB
procs really
rating.
fast, and will
Nope.
And as long
instantly
as no
proc before you
words are
start to
said
bleed.
that broke
So
the
if you
terms
can
and
position a
agreements of the
specter well
game,
enough
they
with
can
bottled
literally
lightning,
say
it's
whatever they
really,
want.
really hard.
Yep.
You do need to get the like
But she's
spacing
tweaking.
correct, because if an enemy is too far
So
away, it
listen,
literally
if
just
I
won't
want to
hit
tell your
anything, and then
son
you're on an
that
8
he's an
second
absolute
cooldown. For
failure
our
at
class
life,
mod, I was using
and he will always be a
Ion,
failure at life.
I roll 5 into bleed, which is really nice. Mine's all
And he's
wonky 'cause
gullible
I've got a
enough to
kinetic
believe it,
damage roll on it. But
then
the
that's
big thing to
perfectly
look for
okay.
this would technically just be status effect damage. Status
Yep.
effect damage is nice to have.
She didn't even
On
say anything. She
energy,
just got
I was
quiet,
using
and
a
then
once for dinner
then his
with
account left the
Siphon
lobby. I was
and
like, okay, bye.
There you go.
Siphon and
Bye bye.
don't really matter at all for this build. The only thing that would be beneficial
The
is
very
the
next
layering
day,
of
I had
Watts for dinner.
I had
Siphon's
3 or
technically
4
nice to
emails in my
have a chance
inbox
to
from
get your extra
Twitch.
overshield, but like where I'm not shooting my
You're
gun,
crazy.
isn't actually doing anything for me. Just the shield that I had
Which-
on. And then for the enhancement, I was rocking a
It was worth it.
target enhancement with gun damage, gun fire rate, and gun splash. Only thing that applies here to your minions, if I'm not mistaken, is just gun damage.
That's crazy.
That's all we really care about. Fire rate and splash damage are all specific to us and not applying to our minions. However, with our specialization, we can get gun damage to impact our minion damage, so that is important. For our specializations, most of the time, I'm rocking Riddle You This for stacking up gun damage, which will then feed into I am a gun for the increased action skill damage based off of our gun damage, which is super nice. Our minions basically double dip into that. Honed Mind, so our minions can have more crit chance, deal more crit damage, and then I use Now with Caffeine for their uptime. For bossing, you can take off Now with Caffeine and put it on Contamination. Your minions will stack up Contamination to full stacks, and then when your Spectre with a rocket launcher goes up, they've got a way higher chance to proc bleeds, so that's really nice, but definitely not necessary. For firmware, I was rocking 3 Goo JFC. This gives us action skill cooldown rate of 30% plus some action skill damage. Once again, we're not spec'd into any action skill cooldown, and we really need it for like anything mobbing oriented. Not super necessary for bossing, but the quality of life that this gives is kind of massive. We have a ton of damage. And then I was rocking 2 action fists for the additional 30% action skill damage. Now, I do want to just provide you guys with an additional skill tree / setup. I don't usually do this, but Gasterbait, while incredibly powerful, is a little bit frustrating for just like normal general play. Just trying to farm like a drill site for a while. This is like, in my opinion, pretty mandatory for bossing, but if you're just farming like drill sites or like normal enemies, you can get a ton of damage, while not quite as high, with a lot of extra quality of life going right side with Dark Pact.
We'll do this one later.
We're still doing all the same things in Green Tree, but going Dark Pact with prismatic weaponry plus obedient fiends and just upkeeping your Spectre.
Try this one later.
Additional one, these guys will fire really quickly, proc big bleed procs, and still delete most things. However, it's just not quite as strong for bossing. But if you're looking for a little bit more quality of life for a build that you don't have to worry.
Let's watch some of this guy. I like this guy, but he's not that often.
Don't make me flame somebody new.
Okay, let's watch this one. I copied this build right here. I like this one a lot. I like the build.
That an Apophis Lance Rafa build would check all of the boxes. This build is phenomenal for bossing, mobbing, survivability, and action skill spam, and the best of all, it is incredibly fun and engaging to use.
I really like this build.
Macos Buck here, and today let's
I
go
copied
over
bar
the
for bar
Infinite
this
Crit
build.
and Mag Apophis Rafa.
Yeah.
This build is going to be mostly using Rafa's blue tree, and that means that our action skill will be the Apophis Lance. This build performs similar to the Bullet Buddy and
yeah, I like this one.
Peace Cannons build, but I would argue that it is better. We are going to have infinite critical hits, shock damage, max magazine, and overshields while bossing.
Yep.
That can be quite literally looped for an infinite amount of time.
I just
Alright, with
want
all
to. I
that
want him
said,
to make
let's
some
get
more
into it. We'll
builds,
be on
but
Prophet's
he's not
Lance,
that
which is an offhand
frequent.
arm cannon that fires single piercing shock orbs. You can tap to fire them quickly, or you can hold to charge them, increasing damage radius and projectile speed. Charging also has other benefits depending on skill tree setup, but we're built so that all you have to do is tap fire it. Enemies damaged with Apophis Lance are marked, causing them to take increased damage per mark. We're going to put 42 points into the blue tree, starting with Las Haris. Rafa regenerates ammo while Overdrive is active.
I like
to the
that.
right will be 5 points into the Thrill, which grants us 18% rate of fire and an extra 12% while Overdrive is active. Heading down to Metal Management, and this is a major asset to the build. Whenever we activate or re-trigger our action skill, we consume no ammo for 2 seconds. And over to the left will be El Centro, which is just some quality of life for the build and gives us gun handling and action skill handling while Overdrive is active. This is preference, but I will say without it, your weapon's reticle bloom is going to be the size of your entire screen. Moving down to the bottom sections of the tree, starting on the left with 5 points into Conductivo.
It's not wrong.
Which is going to grant us 30% increased status effect chance and 35% increased shock chance. Heading down to 5 points into El Catrine, which grants 40% bonus shock damage and 40% crit damage for 6 seconds after every slide. This also unlocks our 2 skill tree nodes that make this insane play loop possible. 1 point into Awe. Whenever we shock an enemy, all shots fired at that enemy are guaranteed critical hits for 2 seconds. This has
That's cool.
0 cooldown, and we're set up so this just constantly procs. And
like
over to
that.
the right from there is 5 points into Fiesta, which grants us infinite Apophis Lance shots whenever we apply a status effect. I'm assuming you can see the absolute wild play loop that is Metal Management, Awe, and Fiesta at this point. We'll be tossing in a Watt Shield too, but we'll get to that. Bottom middle of the tree is going to be 5 points into El Soldado, which grants 30% increased gun damage while Overdrive is active. Bonus is doubled while Rafa is charging Apophis Lance. Currently, you don't have to take advantage of actually charging the Lance shot. That much damage is overkill on any of the content in the game currently. Heading over to the right with our last 5 points in the blue tree, and that is Hake. Whenever we damage an enemy with a skill, we get a stack of Hake. For every stack of Hake, gain increased overdrive bonuses. We get plus 2.5% overdrive bonuses, and it can stack 20 times. You don't need a capstone for this build, and you really don't need an augment too, but I slapped on Engorged Boar augment for increased Apophis Lance projectile speed and radius. With 7 points left, we're heading over to the red tree for 5 points into Shield Bariste. This grants 40% increased shield recharge rate and improved shield recharge delay whenever Overdrive is active. Last 2 points are going into Citiar for an extra 10% to gun damage. Specializations for this
Shield
build are going to
regen
be
is a weird
CQC
pickup,
for a
but-
30%
Yeah, you could done
Last 2
5 in
points
there.
are going into Citiar for an extra 10%
Could have gone
to
more
gun damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specializations for this build are going to be CQC for a 30% increase to our rate of fire whenever we deal melee damage. This will make more sense when I get to the gear. Hint, we're using
Slippy.
If you don't want to use
Slippy.
Slippy, you can put the best defense here. Riddle you this for a up to 50% stacking gun damage bonus, much like the Striker gear set from The Division. Now with Caffeine, which now works with the blue tree for a 25% action skill cooldown whenever we use a rep kit, and last is Bullet Train so we can hip fire while sprinting and get a free 15% gun damage bonus while walking. Firmware for the build is the meta of 3-piece Deadeye and 2-piece High Caliber for Deadeye's massive crit damage stacks buff and a 10% multiplicative gun damage from 2 pieces of High Caliber. The extra 30% gun accuracy from Deadeye also helps a lot on Rafa too. Gear for the build, starting with the rep kit, is going to be a triple bypass, so we have 3 rep kit charges to help with Apophis Lance always being up. I'm using fire rate on my triple bypass for a 15% increase to rate of fire for 10 seconds on use. As I said earlier, the ordnance is going to be the Slippy Grenade, which counts as melee damage. This allows you to proc the CQC specialization for a juice up rate of fire without having to walk up and smack a boss. The absolute perfect shield pairing for the build is obviously Watts for Dinner. This grants us a 12% chance for enemies to drop over shield when we deal damage to them with a full shield.
Holy
Whenever
shit,
we
this guy
have an
knows about
active
the amp
overshield,
siphon
all
watts.
output damage will also deal
You got
25%
one.
shock damage. This pairs perfectly with our skill tree nodes Awe and Fiesta so that we will always be critting, always be dealing a status effect, which
Weirdly enough, his build has a lot of aspects of my Rafa build.
Yeah, the blue tree. But you didn't want to show that blue tree.
But I went a different path for more
As for your
damage.
Watts for Dinner perks, you will
Yeah.
want amp and
Plus you have that unlimited. I don't know how.
because we can already
And
instantly
also, I'm using a
crit from the
bod.
skill tree, there is
Ah,
no
yeah,
use for
yeah.
the Apophis Lance specific class mod here, so we are going with Devastating Dancer to give us
Yep.
a 100% increase to all overdrive bonuses.
I
We all
have
know
one
that
of
overdrive
these.
gives us gun damage and movement speed, so Dancer is going to give us even more movement speed and even more gun damage. Dancer can also roll with a +1 to Soltato and a +5 to Temerario, which is even more overdrive bonuses for even more damage and movement. Dancer always comes with action skill cooldown rate rolled on it, and you will want a form of weapon damage as your other roll. My main bossing weapon is a shotgun, so I went with
Dang, Mihex just disappeared on
which
us.
brings us to the enhancement. The bossing shotgun is a Daedalus shotgun, so we are going with a Daedalus purple.
Yeah, he didn't like me flaming
enhancement
that
with
dude.
accelerator,
He
which
said
means that
chill.
your rate of fire, the longer
He
you
said
hold down the trigger,
chill.
we will get a massive 1% rate of fire per each bullet
Shit.
fired, and that stacks up to 50
Man, you
times
live
for
your
a
life, I'll live mine.
50% rate of fire increase at max stats. Mine has a triple weapon damage roll on it because, yes, you
On top of
guessed
that, you
it,
a little
we're
ass
going
kid. Don't
with
tell me what to
bod
do.
for bossing. Our bot is going to be
Yeah,
a
baby.
ceramic bot. In
Baby
case you
boy.
didn't know,
Be your
bot is a
daddy.
legendary shotgun that counts as a shotgun, AR, sniper, pistol,
Yeah.
and SMG, and will benefit from any damage
Mess around,
buffs
I
you
might,
have for those
I might give you a
weapons.
sibling. Alright?
You'll want the bod to be rolled with Torque Sticky Magazine and a secondary fire SMG mode for the best RPM. Your bod can be kinetic damage or shock
Start
damage.
calling me stepdaddy.
As for modded gameplay, we're going with the Katagawa's
Wow,
Revenge
man.
set to shock mode. Katagawa is a legendary sniper that can fire shock or fire orbs that float around, dealing status damage. The
Yep.
shock orbs will obviously inflict shock to enemies, and when they crit, they spread
Is it
to
trash roll
nearby
on
enemies. You'll
Katagawas?
want Katagawa
Yeah.
with Jacobs, as it's just the best mobbing license. Other notable weapons for this build are a Shock Stellium shotgun with Beam Tosser on it and the Space Laser Oscar Mic Roll, or even a Shock Wombo combo. Playload for
Okay.
this build is going to be throw your Slippy at the boss to proc CQC, pop action skill, pop rep kit, slide for more damage is optional, then hold down Bod's trigger while firing Apophis Lance every second to keep your magazine unlimited. Most bosses only need about
Yep.
3 to 5 lance shots in them before you can stop firing your action skill and dump the remainder of bod shots before reloading and having stickies explode and absolutely delete any boss in
Yeah.
the game. Just a reminder that
I
this
like
entire
this.
video is timestamped if you feel like you missed something or want to
I
jump
watched this
around.
one,
If
but
you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. See you next time.
see you next time. I subscribe to this guy. He
That
got
interaction
some
worked out
bills.
after testing it.
Who would have thought that
That's
an
not a bad Rafa build.
Yeah.
It's almost the same as mine, but he went for more individual boss damage than he went for just you shoot at things and they explode.
Yeah. Yeah, he need to drop some more Borderlands 4
I like
stuff.
it though. That's not a bad build.
Yeah.
See, now this dude has less than 100 videos uploaded.
Yeah.
12K subscribers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Other
That's
idiot
Has-
has fucking 12,000 videos.
yeah. And
And is
100,000.
still wondering why
Yeah.
nobody's liking his shit.
Yeah. Because Yeah, I don't know.
How do you have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? Upload a build video and it gets 60 likes, bro.
Yeah, that means nobody messing with it. Nobody liking that. Nobody liking it. Yeah.
There's got to come a point where you just upload the video and nothing happen.
He got.
He called it Damage King.
Yeah, Damage King.
Damage King.
It's not.
Okay, bro.
It's not bad. At least good from that clip. Looks good. Look good from the clip right
This
there.
dude has serious mental issues.
The trouble, I didn't want. I looked at it. I didn't want to
Mama
try.
never told him that he wasn't good at something before in his entire life. So he's just living his entire life thinking he's good at everything.
That's crazy. That's so funny. Alright, Tempest, I'm gonna hop off now.
12K videos and 100K subscribers, and all your videos are still poop.
I'm hopping off. Alright, Tempest. We'll see you in the next one, alright? I'll be on maybe when I wake up.
Alright.
Alright, bro.
I'll talk some more shit next time.
Yep. Alright, have a good night, bro. YouTube, Twitch, good night, everybody. Or well, good morning. It's my nighttime. It's my bedtime, more so. Good night, everybody.